Do not undertake the exercises illustrated in this video without prior medical advice. Hi, welcome to the VON Smart Seniors Maintaining Active Roles Together exercise program. We're happy that you've joined us today. I have just a couple reminders for you. Find a safe place to exercise. Make sure you have a sturdy chair to use during the exercises. Make sure your footwear, it has some proper foot support. Have some water nearby. And make sure you only do what you feel safe and comfortable to do. Have fun.
Hello, my name is Donna. I will be teaching you your class today. We are going to use bands. So if you don't have a band, you can definitely do all the exercises with. If you do have a band, be sure before you use it that you just check it to make sure that there's no tears or holes or anything like that. They will snap and break quite easily. We don't want that happening. So, band is at the ready, and we're ready to do a safe and effective class. Hello everyone, welcome to class. My name is Donna, I will be your instructor today. So make sure that you've got a chair or something close to you to help you with a little bit of balance. Countertop, table, they all work. We're going to begin with a march. So we're just going to warm up those feet, warm up all the joints of the body as we get going. Swinging those arms. Always listen to the body, never ignore it. If those arms want to swing and you're holding them steady, you might actually knock yourself off balance. We don't want that to happen. All right, let's stop that marching. We're going to inhale nice and tall. Exhale, those arms lower down. Again, we inhale up nice and tall. Exhale, lower the arms. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, open the arms nice and wide. Just roll those shoulders. And if you want to get into that little march again, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Nice deep breathing. Now change direction of those shoulder rolls, rolling them forward. Hitting every little position, back, up, front, and down. Drop those shoulders down, breathing nice and deep again. Inhale, fill up those lungs. Exhale, those arms come in. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, bring them in. Inhale, open nice and wide. Exhale, bring those arms in. We're going to drop those elbows down. You're going to squeeze and stretch those fingers. Now stretching those fingers. You can place the hands together and interlace the fingers if you like. Draw a little circle, just warming up the wrists. And we're going to change direction of those circles. Now dropping those arms down, we're going to stop those marches. You're going to turn the head and look over to the right. And looking center, we're going to turn and look over the other shoulder. And again we turn. And one more time, let's look. And we're looking center, good. So we're going to shrug the shoulders and let them drop. Shrug them up, let them drop. Shrug them up, let them drop. Shrug them up. Once again, if you want to get that little march going, you can. We're going to lift one shoulder and pop. Switch, drop. Switch, drop. Switch, drop. Switch, and drop. Let's do one more time each side. Good. Shake out those arms. Shake out those legs. So now if you want to sit down, please feel free to sit. So we're sitting nice and tall in our chair. We've got that belly button pulled in. We're zipped up nice and tall through the front of the body. Drop those shoulders. Those feet are flat on the floor in front of us. Now we're going to lift one heel at a time. Make sure you spread those toes inside your shoes. I'm just going to move my chair back a little bit because I want you to be able to see my feet. There they are. And up and up. Good. Let's tap the toes. Tap, tap, tap. So we're going to take the right leg. We're going to extend it out. Bring it down and switch. And switch. So we're extending right through that knee joint. Trying to sit as tall as you can through the spine. Now we're going to extend the first leg all the way out, and we're going to circle that ankle. Now do remember that if I say right and you go left, that's okay, because we're going to hit the other side anyway. So let's change direction of that circle. And we're going to place that foot down. Let's switch to the other leg. Again, we're still sitting nice and tall. We circle that ankle. And we're going to change direction of the circle of that ankle. Now placing those feet on the floor, we're going to press the heels up and lift the toes. As you press those heels up, once again, spread those toes as if they were your fingers and you're spreading them inside your shoes. Pull those toes up and the top of the foot is lifting towards the shin. Good, sitting up and tall, we're going to tap one foot side and the other foot side. You're going to push one hand to each side. So remember, it's the knee pressing out to the side, not just the foot, because that would be cheating. We don't want to go there, so the knee is pressing side. Good, feet. Keep moving. Hands can stop. Now we bring those feet in the center. We're just going to march those feet here. You can rock the arms if you like. And now we're going to tap the toe front, 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 front. Good. So we're going to leave those feet on the floor. We're going to stand all the way up from our chair. We're going to walk around behind the chair. So we're going to go into a little bit faster movement. If you want to keep that chair in front of you for balance, you may. However, I'm just going to move my chair off to the side so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to start marching my feet. And I'm going to swing the arms. Now I'm going to lift those knees nice and high. I'm going to pretend I'm climbing a ladder. So I'm reaching up for each rung. Almost there. We'll do one more on each side. Leave those feet on the floor. We're going to swing those arms nice and long. Reaching one arm forward, one arm is back. You don't have to reach that arm up too high. You never want to lift it past the shoulder. But keep the chest up tall. Always keep that belly button nice and tight. We'll do 4 more, each arm. 3, 2, 1 more, each arm. Drop those arms, bend the elbows. We're going to run. Run, 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 nice and fast. If you want to get those feet involved, you go right ahead. If you don't, just use the arms. Good, remember not to clench the fist too tight. And relax down. Let's go back to climbing our ladder. Up. Nice deep breaths. Good, 2 more, each side. Drop those feet onto the floor and swing in those arms. If you want to bop the knees, you go right ahead, bop away. Reach and reach, trying to touch opposite walls at the same time. So that wall in front of you and the wall behind you. Keep going. 3, 2, 1 more. Drop the arms. Bend those elbows. Ready, set, go. We're running. Remember, if you want to get those heels involved, you can definitely run, keeping those toes on the floor. But if you don't want to, just use those arms. I'm starting to feel warmer already. 4 more counts. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the arms. We're going to go to a little heel tap forward. Now, if you've got your hands resting on that chair, you're tapping that foot directly under the chair. If not, same thing. If you're just holding those arms steady, you might be knocking yourself off balance. So if the arms naturally want to swing, it's usually opposite arm and opposite leg. Don't think about it. That's usually when you mess up. All right, we're going to take this heel tap out to the side. So we're tapping it. And you might find the swing of the arms wants to change. Let it go there. So we're pulling those toes up towards the shin. Arms are swinging nice and loose through the shoulder joint. Back is tall, belly button's pulled in towards the spine. And if you're not sure what that feels like, it's kind of like trying to put a pair of pants on that are too tight. So you're sucking that belly button in. So we're going to change this. We're going to do our toe tap to the front. We're nice and tall on that supporting leg. Yeah, those arms are swinging again. Reach through the front of the ankle. Tapping that toe lightly on the floor. We're staying nice and tall. Remember, if that chair's in front of you, you've got your fingertips resting, and it's right under the chair that you are tapping. Now we're going to take this toe tap out to the side. So we're staying tall over that supporting leg. There's no weight going side to side. We'll do 2 more on each side. Good, we're gonna change it. We're gonna tap that toe behind. Now, as we reach back, once again, fingertips might be resting on that chair in front of you, or the arms might wanna swing a little bit. You go right ahead. Very, very important to keep that belly button pulled in tight right here, because we want to feel a little squeeze in the bum. So let's go back to our march. So we're marching those feet. Good, we're gonna march out wide. March those feet together. Marching out wide. March those feet together. Marching wide. March together. March wide. March together. Are you ready? We're going to take this foot, tap it side. Tap it side. So I'm keeping my weight right in the middle, and I'm simply tapping my foot with no weight on it out to the side. So I'm teaching you some moves here. We're going to put them all together. 2 more each side. Let's go back to the march. March it up. Good, so as we march this, we're gonna go backwards for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. We're gonna tap the toes side to side. Ready? Side to side. 4 times, 3 times, 2 times. Let's march forward. Up. Right to the chair. Hold here. Now we're gonna keep those feet on the floor. Tap the toes. 1, 2, 3. March it. All right, that's it. Those are the moves. So we're gonna put them together. It's gonna be pretty quick. So let's march it backwards right here. Goes 1, 2, 3. Tap side right here. 1, 2, 3. March it to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap the toes. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it again. March backwards. 1, 2, 3. Tap the toe side, tap, tap, tap. March it to the front. 1, 2. Dance it up if you like. Tap the toes. 1, 2, 3. And march back. 4, 3, 2. Tapping side to side. Tap, tap, tap. March it up. Take it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap the toes. 1, 2, 3. Hold here. March in place. March it up. Good job. That was your brain work for the day. So we're going to go back to that heel tap in front. Little heel tap. Elbows tight to the body. We're pushing straight down so the hands push towards the floor. Pulling those toes up. Let's do one arm at a time. Pressing one, then the other. Press, press, and press. Now we're going to change this. Relax the hands. We're going to tap the heel out to the side. Add a little push. Side. Push away. Push away. Push away. Good. You can look at that hand if you like. Never let those hands go higher than the shoulder. Keep the back straight. 3 more. 2 more. Back to the march. Drop the arms. Toes tap to the front. Ready? Toe tap front. Hands. So we're still being pushy. Push those hands. 4, 3, 2, drop the arms down, toe tap side, tap inside. Now you're lifting the hand up, thumb is up, palm of the hand facing to the front, side to side. Good, let's change the hand by turning that hand. I'm trying to say too many things at once. Palm of the hand is reaching up. Lift, lift, lift. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. Tapping that toe behind you. Once again, remember that belly button stays in. Now we're going to take the hands. We're going to add them. They're going to press down again. This time we want the baby finger to pull back so the palms of the hand are facing each other. Nice little squeeze through that back side. Let's change those hands. We're going to reach one hand forward at a time. So straight out of the shoulder, you don't have to reach forward any further than how far that arm is long. Reach, reach. Make sure you're breathing. We can try both hands if you like. If you don't like, and you're not doing the arms at all, that's fine. If you want to stick to just one hand at a time, you go right ahead. We're so almost there. Good job. Drop those arms. We're marching. March out wide. March together. March wide. March together. One more time, marching wide. Let's change that move again. We're going to squeeze the heel in towards the bum, pointing that knee towards the floor. So we're also squeezing that bum forward a little bit. Remember, if you've got your fingertips on the chair, that's absolutely fine. If you like, we can open those arms up. We might do one arm at a time. Squeeze it side and side. We'll do 4, 3, 2, and 1. March it out right here. We're marching. Summer day, let's go for a little swim. Front crawl and crawl it. 2 more, 1 more, backstroke, backstroke, pull back. Let's do the breaststroke, pull. I know we're working that coordination muscle again. We're almost there. One more. Nice job. Good. Shaking out those arms. So we're marching. March backwards a little bit. Back. And marching forward. 4, 3, 2, to the chair. Take it back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming forward. 4, 3, 2. Hold here. Little tap with the toes. 3, 2, and 1. Step tap. Step tap. Step tap. Step tap. Good. 2. Now we're going to take 2 steps to the right. Here we go. Goes 1, 2, other way. Other way. Other way. March in place right here. Marching. As you're marching, you're going to march around and find your chair. Good. So we're sitting down. We're going to start with our inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, those arms lowered down. Inhale, open the arms wide. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, one more nice deep breath, arms open wide. Exhale, bring the arms in. Drop those elbows, squeeze and stretch those fingers. Open the fingers as wide as you can. Now, stretching those fingers wide, let's circle those wrists. And change direction of that circle. Good job. We're going to hold it there. Tap each finger to the thumb. Good. Tap in. And shake out those hands. Relax it down. Good. We're going to have those feet together. We're going to press heels apart, toes apart, heels apart, toes apart. We're bringing them in. Toes, heels, going apart. Coming in, going wide, and coming in. One more time, let's practice the feet. Going in. Good. Stop the feet. Let's practice those hands. So the hands go to opposite knees, then they uncross, and they recross, and they uncross. Cross. If you're looking for a little bit more of a challenge, you can try to do the right hand over the left, uncross, then left over right. Don't forget to untangle those hands before you retangle them, otherwise you'll wind up with arms that look like a pretzel. We're going to place those hands and feet, make them work together. Part. So we're taking it slow, bring it in. If you like, you can keep it here or speed it up. Side. And coming in. Going wide. Coming in. Good. Keep it going. And in. One more time, going wide. Coming in. Nice job. Shake it out. All right, we're going to take the right leg. We're going to extend and bend that leg. Just that leg. We're still sitting up as tall as we can in that chair. We're nice and long through the spine. Energy shooting right out the top of the head as if you had a string there. Now we're going to extend that leg all the way out. You're going to point those toes. Flex the foot. Point the toes. Flex the foot. Point the toes. Flex the foot. Let's do that one more time. Bend that leg, place it down. Let's switch to the other side. Belly in, extend and bend. So we're working through the knee first. Start with the bigger joints. It doesn't matter how high that leg goes. It does matter how straight the knee goes. So staying as tall as you can through the chair, right on your sit bones. We've got a couple more of these extensions. And one more for good luck. Extend and hold it there. We're going to point those toes. Pull them back towards you. Point the toes and pull them back. Good. We point, pull it back, and we point. Pull them back. We're going to place that foot down. All right, so we're gonna do our stands and sits. So we're going into some muscle work. Hopefully you're all warm from that cardio. What I'm doing is I'm rocking from side to side, just lifting one sit bone off the chair at a time. And as I do that, I'm sneaking myself forward so that I'm towards the end of the chair. I'm nowhere close to the back of the chair. One foot is in line with each hip. I'm gonna plant those feet into the floor. If you like, you can cross those hands, or you can use the chair or the countertop in front of you. We're gonna press the heels through the floor, squeeze through those glute muscles, and we're tall and standing. Then we reach back, holding onto that belly button, and we sit down again. So the further forward you are on your chair, the easier it is to stand. Good, standing tall. So the nose never ever goes any further than the toes. Bring it forward. Watch what happens to those knees, because sometimes they bang, don't they? So we don't want that to happen. We want to try and keep knee right in between the foot and the hip. We got 3 more to do. Dig through, coming tall. Sitting those hips back, hold on to that belly button. Oh my gosh, it all comes down to the belly button. Good. Let's do 1 more for good luck. Man, we're gonna have a lot of good luck. And we're sitting down. Good. Hands forward, we're gonna row our boat. So we're squeezing those elbows back. As we do that, once again, the elbows are about shoulder height. We're squeezing those shoulder blades towards the spine, lifting that sternum or lifting the heart up nice and proud. Long through the neck. And we've got 1 more. Dropping down those elbows, we're gonna go boxing. So we're extending 1 arm out at a time. Don't let those arms drop down. One more each side. Good job, drop those hands down. All right, find your band, please. Now would be a good time to have a sip of water.
This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
Being on the Midhurst studio tour, it's just such a great way to, meet the people in your area. In Simcoe County, there's not a street or a stream or a park that you cannot find inspiration. And it's nice to use stuff that's found that you can incorporate into your repertoire. And if I can't carve it, then we do a CAD design through the computer, and then we will cast it and then add the stones. That's what I love. I love doing really different things.
What kind of show do you want to see on Rogers TV? What interests you? Log on to rogerstv.com, fill out a show proposal, and tell us about your segment idea. We want to know what you want to see. Rogers TV, only on Rogers.
Hi, so we're working with the band. I hope you all have your band with you. So we're just going to place it on the floor. 1 foot steps onto that band. We want to make sure that we've got equal length from one side to the other. Again, we're sitting up tall. We're not relaxed back in our easy chair. We're sitting up tall. Now we're going to lift the knee towards the chest. And right here, flex the foot. We're going to push that heel down towards the floor. Then we lift that knee up. The hands do not move. Take a look. Be very picky. Picky about yourself. Pushing that heel down. We've got 2 more. There's 1. And there's 2. Leave it there. Relax the hands. We're just going to switch to the other leg. So again, I make sure that I've got the same amount of band on either side. We're pulling up nice and tall. And here we go. Lift that knee in towards the chest. Push that heel down. Lifting in, pressing down. Lifting up, pushing down. Nice and strong through that heel. Arms are staying in one place. And we've got 1 more. Nice job. Leave it there. Let's switch. Let's switch and do the other leg 1 more time. Same exercise. Yeah, I know. We already did this. So you should be good at it by now, right? All right, we're going to do 6 more on each side. So here we go. Sitting tall, knees in towards that chest, pressing down. There's 1. I promised you 6. There's 2. There's 3. Don't let that upper body move. Sitting up nice and tall. 1 more. Good. Relax the arms. Let's switch back to that second side once again. And again, we're sitting up nice and tall through that spine. We lift that knee in towards the chest and press down through the heel of the foot. Pressing down. I hope you're all feeling a little bit warm. I am. 1 more. Nice job. All right. 2 feet are sitting on the band. We're going to hold on to the band, so we've got the hands right beside the knees, right at the side of the knees. Don't be afraid to touch your knees. We're going to take that nice and tall through the chest. We're going to slide the hand from the knee to the hip, squeezing those shoulder blades back, bringing them forward. So 2 counts, pulling back. 1, 2, going forward. 1, 2, keep tall. 1, 2, coming forward. Squeezing back. 1, 2, and forward. 2. Good. We've got 4 more of these. 3 more. We've got 2 more. And we've got 1 more. Nice. All right, so we're going to take 1 hand and we're crossing the band. Wish I had a different color. It's the same color as my shirt. All right, from here, all you're going to do is step 1 foot to the side, other foot to the side. Nice and tall through that spine. Go inside, coming in. Go inside, coming in. Remember, once again, it's not only the foot, it's the knee as well. Tap inside, staying tall. Man, there's lots to remember. And we're breathing. Make sure that you're aware of the breath. Good. We're almost there. 1 more each side. Last 1. Woo! Uncross that. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to hold on. We've got another set of back to do for those posture muscles. So the hands, once again, at the knee. We're sitting tall in our chair. We're sliding the hand from knee to hip. Squeeze those shoulder blades towards the spine. Bring it forward. Yeah, we got to hold it there for a second, don't we? Squeeze it back, hold, and forward. Squeeze it back, hold, let it come forward. Squeeze it back and hold. Let it come forward. Squeeze it back and hold. So we only have 4 more to do. 4. There's 3. There's 2. You got one more. Squeeze it back in, hold, 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 and release it forward. Good. I'm going to go into another back exercise later, so I'm not going to redo that one exercise. Now, we're going to do some bicep curls. So keeping the elbow nice and tight to the body, palm of the hand is up. Please make sure you do not wrap that band around. That can cut off the circulation of the fingers, and it's quite painful once that circulation starts up again. Palms are up, elbows at the waist. We bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Tight through those abdominals, long through the spine. Yeah, we forget about that one, don't we? Those core muscles, so important for our balance. Yeah, I'm taking your mind off of the bicep curls that we're doing, thinking about your belly button, thinking about your core. But we're working through the front of the arm. These big bicep muscles. Let's do one arm at a time. Ready? Curling, relax, switch, 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 and switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. Nice job. All right. So we're going to come off of that band. You're going to stand up behind your chair once again. So once again, up to you. If you are standing behind the chair, you might want to leave it there. If you need. I'm just getting rid of it so you see where I am. So we're going to hold on to this band shoulder width apart. Thumbs are up though, and we're reaching straight out in front of the shoulders. Not too high, please. Straight out in front of the shoulder. That right hand stays where it is. That's the anchor. Elbow of the left arm pulls back. Pull back. Pull back. Pull back. There's 5. There's 6. Belly button's in, even as we're doing this, eh? One more. Let's switch to the other side. Pulling back, so you don't have to change anything. Simply changing which arm you're using. Pulling back. So we've got 4 more right here. Squeeze that shoulder blade towards the spine. Shoulders stay away from the ears. Lots to think about once again. 1 more. Good. Arms extend. Now we're going to take that right hand, trap that band on top of the left shoulder. We've got the left elbow tight to the body. I will show you from the side. And again, I'm just going to extend my arm all the way down. Then bending up. Squeeze down. There's 3. Knees are soft. We got 4 more right here. Give me 4. 3. 2 more. And we got 1 more on the side. Nice work. Let's switch it over to the other side. So now I've got it trapped onto the other shoulder. My elbow is tight to the waist. Elbow in, and we're extending down. So the nice thing about the band, if I want to work a little harder, I simply shorten the band between my shoulder and my hand. And if I don't want to, if I'm not working, or if I'm working too hard, I just lengthen the band a little bit. We got 2 more. Yeah, I'm counting. 1 more. Good. Arms out. We got 1 more set on each side. So I'm trapping it, elbows tight. Press and up. And extend and up. So we're pressing the palm of the hand towards the floor. Last 4, give me 4. And up. Give me 3. Don't let those shoulders roll forward. Staying tall and open through that chest. We got 1 more. Down. Good. Let's switch it over. Other side. So once again, trapping that band on the shoulder. Elbows tight. Here we go. Extend the elbow. Up. Extend. And up. And extend. Good. 4 more. Let's do 4. And 3. 2 more. 1 more. Extend. And in. Good. Shake out those arms. So we're going to place that band down. So once again, if you've got your hands on that back of the chair, feel free to keep it there. I'm just not using mine so you can see where my legs are going. And I'm simply lifting my legs side to side. So I'm going to work those muscles through the side. Pull inside. So we're going to stand on one leg, let that other leg lift 4 times. We're going to go 4, 3, 2, switch it over to the other side. Press. Nice and long. See, it's not a high lift. One more time, 4 on the first side. Go 4, 3, 2, and change it up other side. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Now we're going to squeeze that heel towards the bum. Once again, I'll show you from the side. So I might have my fingertips resting on the chair. I'm pointing my knee towards the floor. Belly button's in. No pretty pointed toes, please. Flex the foot. Squeeze that heel towards the bum. If you kick yourself in the bum, you've bent your knee too far. Knees don't like that very much. So you don't have to go that far. Again, belly button is tight. You should never feel this in the low back. Knees pointing to the floor. Don't lift them out to the side. No one wants to look like a dog at the fire hydrant, right? Good. Take a little break with that. You're going to press up high onto the toes and lower down. And again, we press up nice and tall and lower down. Now this time we're going to press up and hold. And lower down. Press up, hold, 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 lower down. Press up, belly button in, breathing, lower down. Make sure that you're on the big toe when you press up. Once again, we are simply spreading those toes in the shoes. We're not clenching them in tight. And we're growing tall out of the top of the head. We're working calves, by the way. So it's okay to hold on to your chair. Yeah, it's good to check balance. We're going to do 2 more of these rises. And lower, 1 more time, pressing up and hold. Drop those heels. You're going to tap one toe, then the other one. Tap, 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 tap. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. You can shake out those legs, shake out those feet a little bit. We're going to go into some balance work now. So we're going to start with a gentle step tap from one side to the other. If you've got your chair in front of you, please feel free to use it. So as we're stepping side to side, we're going to think of stepping in and out of the bathtub. So it's a big high step. Move that leg over to the side. Don't forget the other leg has to lift over as well. Then we're going out the other way. Big high step, getting out. Big high step, getting in. Big high step, getting out. And big high step, getting in. One more time, we'll get out. All right, we're gonna step one foot in front of the other, standing in tandem. So if you can, try to have the big toe of the back foot jammed up against the front heel. Weight is even between the 2 feet. Hips are forward, that belly button is tight, that is your balance. Try to pull up as tall as you can with the shoulders. Eyes are focused forward. So we're simply going to take one hand and reach it forward. Once again, it doesn't have to be high. If your forward is down by the waist, that's absolutely fine. No higher than the shoulder, please. Now we're going to bring it out to the side. Dropping that arm down, let's switch to the other leg. So once again, we're adjusting. We've got that big toe touching the heel of the front foot. Weight is centered over 2 feet. We're zipped up tall through that body, using the chair if you need to. Once you're there, breathing deep, we take the other arm and reach it forward. And it's only the arm that goes forward. Don't let the body go with it. Keep those hips in line with the shoulders. Now we're going to bring it out to the side. Make sure that you are breathing. And we're going to drop that arm all the way down. Nice job. All right, let's try that again. We're going to switch now to the other foot forward. So keeping those feet firmly planted on the floor, we're just going to lean all the weight onto the front foot. And we're going to lean the weight back onto the back foot. And we're going to take it forward. And we're going to take it back. Good, let's switch. Other leg is front. Feet are firmly planted into the floor. And we're leaning forward. And we're leaning back. And we're coming forward. And we're coming back. Good, standing on one foot. We're going to place one foot down through the floor, going nice and tall through that side of the body. The other leg lifts just off the floor. So make sure that you are pulling tall through the hip. Don't let yourself sit into the hip. Belly button, oh my gosh, how often have I said that today? And if you need to tap down, tap the foot down. Eyes are focused forward. Let's switch to the other leg. Pushing that foot down, we simply lift that foot off the floor. Once again, it doesn't matter how high, we're breathing, looking forward, focused. And we place that foot down. Let's switch to the other leg once again, lifting that foot off the floor. Now without changing any weight, we're extending the leg forward, bend it behind, extend it forward, bend it behind, and extend it, and we bend. Good, let's place that foot down. We'll switch to the other side. Make sure you're balanced first. Then we can extend that leg, then we bend it. And we extend, and bend. One last time, we extend, and bend. Good. Please get another sip of water.
After involving Noha in this program, she feels very confident. Here you have a lot of opportunity.
I learned a lot of stuff, like being kind and I'm more open-minded.
Coldwater was the perfect town to host a steampunk festival because it already is a steampunk village. We have the historic grist mill, stone library, we have the authentic historic main street, and we actually are the only festival that takes an entire village and steampunks it for a day. Steampunk is Victorian industrial or retro futurism, all based in a spirit of fun and play. There seems to be an abundance of local artists and very, very creative people in an idyllic, authentic, historic village.
At St. John Ambulance, we're all about community. We teach life-saving skills and provide community support through our volunteer services. All St. John Ambulance product sales and training registrations support these important services. Volunteer, donate, or enroll in a program today so we can continue to have an impact on our community. Visit sja.ca to learn more. At St. John Ambulance, we do more than save lives, we change lives.
Through United Way, I did a self-esteem course, training for peer support, and now I volunteer. It's a lesson that comes from the nature of doing work with the United Way that gives me a new lease on my life.
Going into our stretches. Fingertips can rest on that chair. We're going to take one leg back, drop the heel into the floor. Bend that front knee just a little wee bit. Push that back heel down into the floor. That front leg straightens. Let's just switch to the other leg. Dropping that heel back, front knee bends. Keep that back heel pressing down into the floor. And coming tall. Good. So we're going to have the fingertips resting on the side of the chair. The knees are bent a little bit. We're going to take that hand away from the chair, lift it up. Gentle little reach up towards the sky. And if this is as high as you're going, or if you reach further forward, that's fine. So we're going to drop that arm down. Let's do the other side. So once again, we're just reaching over to the side. Sometimes the arm doesn't even have to lift, just the shoulder can lift. So there's options. And I just want you to lengthen through the side of the body. You're going to drop that shoulder down. Let's have a seat. As we sit, we're going to roll those shoulders around and back and down. One more time, we're going to reach those hands forward. Palms of the hand look at each other. Bending those elbows, we open wide. Inhale up. Fingertips might touch. We're going to bring those hands down in front of the heart. Roll the shoulders forward, widening the back. Those shoulders do not lift up towards the ears. They stay down. We're going to square those shoulders. Dropping down, we're going to take the right hand to the right shoulder. You might want to help that elbow up. We're going to stretch out through the back of the arm. We work those triceps pretty hard today. And we drop that arm down. Let's switch to the other side. Palm of the hand is up. Tapping that shoulder, we lift up. Dropping that arm down. Let's take one leg, heel of the floor, toes up, lifting tall. Lean forward. We're going to look past that big toe in front of you on the floor. Keep that chest open. Spine is long. Now sitting up nice and tall, we're just going to press the big toe towards the floor, stretching through the top of the foot. And we slide that leg in. We'll switch to the other side. Heel on the floor, toes lifted, and we're long through the spine. Leaning forward, looking past your shoe, past your toe. Chest is open, we're long through the body. Stretching through the back of that leg. Stretches should typically be held about 10 to 15 seconds. So we're sitting up nice and tall, we're going to push those toes down towards the floor. So that's why sometimes we go really quiet. And all stretches should feel good. It should be your muscles just saying, oh, thank goodness. This feels great. So we're sliding that leg in. Good. Now we're going to take the bottoms of the feet. We're going to drop the knees out from center and give a little press out. So opening up those hips. Remember, if there's any issues that you have with the hips, you might not want to go here. Release that stretch. Bring those legs in. Roll the shoulders. Again, we roll the shoulders, drop them down. We're going to drop one ear towards the shoulder. Stretching out that side of the neck. Now, if you need a more intense stretch, you can drop that arm down. We're just going to turn and look towards the shoulder. You'll feel that stretch change a little bit. Now turning to look front, once again, that head lifts up. You might have to help it, and that's okay. We're going to drop it down the other side. Keeping tall, we might want to drop the other arm. And do remember, if this is too much for you, keep the hand on the leg. So we're just looking for a stretch, and it's your stretch. Posture's tall, breathing is deep. Turn to look towards that shoulder. Ear to shoulder. Lifting the head up center. Roll those shoulders around and back and down. Roll them around. Let's inhale, breathe tall. Exhale down. Again, we inhale. Exhale, open those arms nice and wide. We're going to wrap them around. Pat yourself on the back. Fabulous job. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have yourself a great day.
Thank you for participating in our VON Smart Exercise class. Remember, improving your posture is key to falls prevention. Proper posture and body alignment helps to maintain balance and stability. It can also help to prevent spinal fractures, it can help to keep the joints working properly, and it improves breathing. And ultimately, it can help to decrease our risk of having a fall.
Support for the VON Smart Exercise program has been provided by the North Simcoe Muskoka Local Health Integration Network and the Government of Ontario.